I love the space in which I'm in, like creatively and all that, because like I was saying, like being able to live both worlds, I've learned too much and I've seen too much to just make one thing, to just rap, to just rap a certain way, or to just rap on trap beats, or to just rap on boom bap, or to just sing, on Afro beats, or to just sing on R&B, whatever. Like I'm just like as a creative, I think I'm like a creative engineer. It's like, how do we take this and how do we put it here and make it mesh well? Like, and this is like, my sound is something that I feel like I've been trying to build for a while. Because ever since I like decided to just stay focused on music, I've always wondered like what R&B, soul with Afro really sounds like. Like, how do I really make that a thing? And honestly, I didn't even have to try. I was just being myself, because I've lived both worlds, you know? So I understand both. I understand R&B and soul, because even in Nigeria, we were listening to people like Usher. We were listening to people like people know Chris Brown in Nigeria. Like, you have collaborations between like Chris Brown and Wizkid. Like, we were listening to 50 Cent in Nigeria. Like, we were listening to, who else was popping? When I came to like the States, Kanye West was like my first album, College Dropout. You know what I'm saying? And like Lil Wayne, Carter 3. You know, like, so I'm living both worlds, but then also I'm also listening to Fela. I'm listening to my dad, who's a musician as well. I'm listening to King Sunny Ade. And it's like, yo, music is just so amazing. And you can do whatever you want. There are some people that just want to make one thing, and because they're good at it, that's dope. Like, if you can create your own world and your own lane, do that too. Like, people will catch on. And I've been doing it for a while, but people are starting to catch on. And there are other people that are trying to push this sound forward, which I'm really grateful and like thankful for, because I don't want to be the only guy that's like, you know, R&B, Afro, soul, you know, that's boring. That a big thing that elevated like my sound was linking up with dope engineers, because I produce all my stuff, but I don't like mixing my stuff. I don't like mixing and mastering. So as I was pushing my sound and learning, I think linking up with the engineers that I work with now was very important, and I realized they were special because nobody else was really able to like produce, you know, the sound that I was looking for to match my sound. Like my first EP, I sent it to one of like my big bros in London, and he got the sound right. But you know, life happened, you get busy and stuff, so I couldn't keep sending it to London. So I was blessed enough to meet some engineers, you know, close by, and then like Jake Vicious, and then also my DJ who also mixes and masters as well. So like after when I met Jake first years ago, then he was just mixing most of my stuff. At least 95% he was mixing. He mixed the next project coming out. But I think linking up with them on top of what I was learning, so like I'm a sponge. I just keep learning. I ask them questions, but then I go back and do my research, and I know how things sound. Like, I know how things should be leveled. Like, I could tell them like, yo, put it on 12 dB or something, like, you know, things like that. But they made me even want to learn more about just like things like frequencies and all that stuff. I don't fully understand the frequency world like I should, but you know, I'm getting there. But I think linking up with dope engineers was what like took me to the next level, because when you link up with dope engineers, like, engineers are like the unsung heroes of music. But no matter how good a song is, if it doesn't sound good, people won't feel it. Like, you, like, even as like I'm writing for people and I'm sending references, it's like the song could be average to me, but if it sounds good, like they go crazy, like, oh my God. And I'm like, the song's not even good. And there'll be certain times where I send a song that's amazing and they didn't use it because it didn't sound good. But then when I touch it up and it sounds good and I use it, they're like, yo, like, why don't you send me beats? And I'm like, I sent it to you, you know? But you just, so when I understood like the importance of things just sounding good, I was like, okay, now like I'm working with like just two engineers and just learning myself how to make things sound good, how to level your drums and your vocals, and your harmonies and the backgrounds, where to put them, right, left, or dead in the center, where to put the hat. Like, those little things go so far, and I applaud people that do all those things themselves. But if you don't do all those things yourself, and if you don't do it well, just figure out how to get other people involved.